Hello fountain pen enthusiasts! This is Santiago Solano with another video for the Fountain Pen Corner. In the series of chapters that we begin today, we will describe the entire collection of fountain pens offered by a great German brand characterized by quality and innovative design in all its writing pieces. Lamy's spectacular history began in 1930 when Joseph Lamy, who worked for the sales department of Parker in Germany, decided to start an entrepreneur endeavor dedicated to writing instruments. By purchasing a local brand called Orthos, he began a business process of such magnitude that by the beginning of 1940, he was able to produce around 200,000 fountain pens a year. In 1952, Orthos launched the Lamy 27 fountain pen. This slim writing instrument revolutionized the market with its innovative tint-o-matic system, which ensured a smooth and clean ink flow. Such was the success of the Lamy 27 that the company decided to change the name from Orthos to Lamy. This action boosted the brand of writing articles that today is considered as one of the leaders in this field at the global level. In 1957, Joseph Lamy opened his 3-floor operating center in the city of Heidelberg in southwestern Germany, investing considerable resources in research and development. The 1960s represented a period full of industrial changes for the company, guided by rapid technological development and a clever interest in avant-garde design. In 1964, the company decided to make an adjustment in technology and launched the first Lamy ballpoint pen onto the market. This event was due to the changes in the customer preferences, which in general favored ballpoint pens over fountain pens due to their ease of use and refilling. About the same time, Manfred Lamy, Joseph's son, was head of the marketing division for the company. He studied with great admiration the advances in design and innovation of corporations such as Braun and Olivetti. He had the opportunity as well to meet the great designer Gerhard Müller, who had worked as director of design for Braun in Germany. Without hesitation, he decided to incorporate him into the company to develop top writing pieces in terms of quality and design. The Manfred-Gerhard couple decided to follow the guidelines of the Bauhaus school. This school of crafts, design, art, and architecture emerged from the union of the School of Fine Arts with the School of Arts and Crafts in Weimar, Germany. The school was pursuing the harmonious mix between use and aesthetics, and its slogan was "Form follows function." Under this Bauhaus guideline, the Lamy 2000 fountain pen was designed and instantly turned into a major success for the company. This instrument, along with the Lamy Safari, remain iconic models for the brand to this day. In the 70s, Manfred Lamy took control over the company as CEO and initiated an ambitious international marketing project. His effort was compensated in 1980 with the launch of the Lamy Safari fountain pen, which success exceeded expectations and led the company to win the award for the world's best-selling fountain pen. The market heat of this fountain pen was the cornerstone for the creation of other pieces of the brand, which clearly have the Lamy Safari's DNA in their core. This is how we find the Vista, All-Star, LX, and Joy models within the pieces whose origin was based on this great instrument. Under the leadership of Manfred Lamy, the company has been a source of avant-garde ideas, developing beautiful, innovative, useful, and high quality products. He has surrounded himself with prestigious designers to produce instruments that have conquered the heart of millions of customers around the world and have allowed the company to win countless local and international awards. This brief introduction lets us to present the Lamy Safari, a beautiful piece that we will review today and that has been captivating fans for more than 40 years. The Lamy Safari came to me directly from the store in a simple but practical cardboard box. From the harmonious simplicity of this box, we can notice the unmistakable stamp of the German brand, which offers, on the one hand, the cleanness of a small cardboard box, but on the other, an impressive and functional image of the brand. Inside the box, we find the fountain pen, one blue ink cartridge, and a brochure with detailed information in several languages about the brand's writing instruments, their refilling systems, care, and finally, the product warranty manual. Entering fully into the fountain pen, we find a beautiful piece with a design that instantly impacts the eye. It is worth saying that up to this day, school education in Germany insists on the use of fountain pens from very young ages. The conception of the Lamy Safari was the result of extensive research in the field of youth psychology and close collaboration with designer Wolfgang Fabian under the direction of Professor Bernd Spiegel, a renowned clinical psychologist specialized in adolescent behavior. The Lamy Safari was planned for the age group between 10 and 15 years old. However, taking into account the deep success in sales of this instrument, its production has not stopped to this day, gathering followers of all ages based on an ambitious design and marketing plan that attracts customers of very diverse tastes. The body and cap are made of resin, which, depending on the model, can be matte, shiny, or transparent. The diversity that Lamy offers in terms of colors for this model kindly merges everyone's taste. The barrel is a mixture of straight and curved portions that are very pleasing to the eye. On its distal edge, we find the country of origin and the brand's name engraved. On the other edge, we see a window with light on both sides, letting the user determine the level of ink remaining in the reservoir, which in turn can be a cartridge type or converter. The grip segment has a triangular design that ergonomically fits perfectly with the hand. It contains at one end the screw mechanism that attaches it with the barrel, followed by a small black plastic ring that allows an optimal adjustment. At its distal edge, the triangular portion of the segment ends with an ingenious conformation that avoids the fingers from coming into contact with the writing unit and therefore preventing from ink stains in the hand. This writing unit is made up of a feeder and a unique nib in its class, which can be switched with other nibs of various models of the brand. The innovative feeder design lacks the external little channels that most fountain pen brands offer. In contrast, the Lamy Safari delights us with a flat feeder beautifully coupled to the stainless steel nib, which comes in various thickness from extra fine to double broad. It features a classic breather hole and lateral wings that slightly fit into the side supports of the feeder. The exceptionally designed nib displays the brand name and the line thickness engraved. The cap of the Lamy Safari is smooth and simple, feature that gives it a nice touch. It is enhanced by a stunning metal hook with an amazing design, assuring high security when slipping the instrument into your pocket. It is attached to the cap by a pressure mechanism that can be manipulated by a thin tool for disassembly and cleaning purposes. The writing experience with this Lamy Safari is characteristic of the brand, and the stroke has not failed in these 15 years that it has been in my collection. The M nib is accurate to its denomination and size, always offering a confident writing exercise. Now, let's not fool ourselves. The stainless steel nib does not offer the smoothness of others forged in other metals. However, it is necessary to take into account that the inspiration for this instrument, as mentioned before, was young people, for whom the smoothness of the stroke is not among their priorities, and therefore the nib cannot be judged by this characteristic. That said, it should not be understood that the stroke is bad. It is simply that we should not expect a soft feeling like the one we find in other pieces made with other materials and, of course, at different prices. The instrument writes very well. It offers a strong feedback which is not uncomfortable but clearly noticeable. Therefore, extreme smoothness should not be expected, but a comfortable and reliable experience is granted. The pen provides a generous line as soon as it touches the paper and has not failed so far. Having a stainless steel nib, the flexibility it provides is low and therefore the variation of the stroke is limited. Reverse writing is fine and offers high feedback. However, no strokes were missed in the present writing exercise. As a conclusion, it is an iconic fountain pen with more than 40 years of truthful experience based on high quality standards in its production and notable efforts in ergonomic and colorful design, which, as already mentioned, continues to captivate fans all over the world. I hope you liked this video and the amazing fountain pen described. I look forward to your comments and questions on the subject. Please consider subscribing, sharing, and liking this chapter. Follow us on the social media on our Instagram and Facebook accounts. See you in the next chapter of this Lamy fountain pen series with another fascinating piece. Until then, this was Santiago Solano for the Fountain Pen Corner. See you soon.